Here's Lou. Outside Gasol. Pocket 6. To tie it up. Peterson the pass to Gasol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The thing I love about Pau Gasol, his offensive game is so refined. That time he uses the little up fake to bake the foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
The third player drafted back in 2001. Pau Gasol, one of the most versatile bigs over the last decade.
Deshaun Stevenson, he's checked in for Johnson. He doesn't get the second one. Philadelphia shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Stevenson, Baker out there with Iverson, and it's Leonard in at the shooting guard.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
And the Pistons with possession here. After the miss from Allen Iverson. Lou, here's Reeves. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 1. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Pau Gasol.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Lou after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Lou passes to Gasol. Can't cash in from the high post. The 76ers shooting around 41% on the night. The shot by Leonard, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Good! That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 1. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Detroit with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here are the 76ers now. The putback, got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
To the wing on the left. Here's Cortez. Detroit with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
From deep, Iverson. That one doesn't go. And so the Pistons take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone. Here's Peyton. Out to the wing. Here's Houston. A shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Vito Turkoglu out there with Big Cat. Then it's Elton Brand. Then there's Wallace. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Strickland following the score of Elton Brand. Strickland passes to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Abdul Rahim. Alston with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And here's Miller. Now here's Peyton. Back to Miller. Floats one. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here is Alston. And right on target. Good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Passes it to Houston. Fires the 3. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made him pay.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thanks so much, David. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And New York making a change here. Keefe's checked in. Peyton kicks to Miller. Here's Craig. A 3-pointer, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Pass to Abdul Rahim. Back to Turkoglu. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Miller. Peyton outside. There's a minute 47 left here in the 4th quarter. And it's sent back by Wallace. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Bulls making a switch here. Rand's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Booker's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Deep. Peyton with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
He doesn't care at all if he has to take a little punishment to get his points. You can say that for sure about Abdul Rahim. He's not going to shy away from the contact.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. The Knicks making a switch here. Jameson's checked in. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. The Knicks shooting well. They're at 45%. And the basket by Payton.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here's Turkoglu following the three-pointer by Gary Payton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And that one misses. And the Knicks with possession. The lead is 2. Out to the right wing. Carpenter. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Turkoglu. Second chance effort. No good from Brand.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Goes up to the stripe. Second chance shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
The first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Brand passes to Alston. Here's Turkoglu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That turns the lead to 6. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on comeback.
And the Bulls with another miss.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Houston. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
One shot.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
So it's New York picking up the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone. Williams is out there with Wells, and it's Crawford, and there's Anderson, and it's LaFrance in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Here's Francis. Jameson the pass to O'Neal, and the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
New Orleans making a switch here.
One shot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Crawford. Pass to LaFrance. Shot clock at 6. And here's Henderson for 3. Great positioning on the putback. And the Sonics lead by 9.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Seattle let me know the status. He told me that he's had to go through some bandages to slow the bleeding, but that it is just a minor cut on his head. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Seattle calls timeout. They're up by 7. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Thomas checked in for Seattle. There's 1:38 left in the game. Anderson outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Jameson, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Passes it to Jameson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Crawford passes to LaFrance. Back to Crawford. Lock at 6. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's McCarty. Outside for Jameson. From outside the arc, it's off. And so it's Seattle winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Robinson passes tonight to the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Pollard's got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Pollard. Richardson is out there with the dude. Then it's Robinson, and it's Bailey in at the power forward. Richardson, good. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Outside, Davis. And the pass to Murray. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he makes the first. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for the Bobcats. And so Murray nails both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
It's Knight with the drive, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Baron Davis picks one up. First one falls for him. Jefferson's checked in for Murray. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
He's not happy about the miss, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
And Jefferson throws it down hard.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And he's fouled on the shot and misses, so a couple of free throws here, almost the chance for a 3-point play. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
it's tied up with that one.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Davis against Knight. Pass to Foyle. Over Haywood. And the Raptors miss again.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
That one falls.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
To the inside, here's Foyle, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Now, here's Marshall. Six to shoot. It's Jefferson outside. The rebound by Foyle.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here is Carter. Unable to get that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Knight against Jefferson. Pass to Bailey. Lets it go with the three. They get it back. Good on the shot. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
And he makes that one. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Carter against Robinson. From about 16, and it's Carter missing. Odom against Jefferson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. Bobcats on offense. 4-point game. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carter, the pass to Haywood. Over Knight. Some solid defense from Knight. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Time is of the essence. Basket and a foul, that's got to be the game plan.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, ABC.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Carter kicks to Haywood. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And so they foul intentionally. First, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Robinson with it. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking Here's Francis. The pass to O'Neal. Here's Mashburn, and it's all evened up. Mashburn's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
They've got Anderson. Williams is out there with Thomas, and it's the dude, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
O'Neal passes to Mashburn. Just 5 to shoot to take the lead. Rebound by Williams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Anderson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's the dude. Pass to Anderson. Hornets with the rebound. Francis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Mashburn, the pass to Daniels. Here's Francis. Over Williams. Good D by Williams.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And that one drops for him. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Francis. Williams with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's the dude. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Jameson.
And, you know, Kevin, Jameson is a high-scoring stretch four who continues to get better. The former Tar Heel gets it done from anywhere.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Supersonics.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
First free throw is good. Jameson hits them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Antoine Jameson.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed the team. This is still a close game, and he told us guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win, guys.
Shooting two.
It's the first, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting at 42% in this final quarter. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Anderson dishes to Wells.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Jameson hits them both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Seattle calls timeout. They're ahead by 2. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
And I like the unselfish mindset of Kenny Anderson. Knows his role is to really run the offense, and that's what you like in a reliable point guard.
Pass to Jameson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Seattle making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a one-possession game.
To the left wing, deep 2 from Anderson. It's in!
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 5. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Here's Jameson. Up again. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now here's Crawford. Pass to LaFrance. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth.
The 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Here's Francis. Can't knock in the 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Seven seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Mashburn. On the wing, Daniels. Launches it. No good. So we see the Sonics get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later. So it's Sacramento now. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And the foul called on ABC. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus and we'll have to go to the line for 2. Grizzlies making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And the first one at the line is good.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And both free throws good for Rose.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
They've got Hunter. Stojakovic is out there with Morris. Then there's the prodigy, and it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Mason, he checked in for Wallace. And both free throws good for Mourning.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Here's Hunter. They grab their own miss. Memphis trails by 5. Passes to Perry. Here's Mourning. Over Hunter. Mourning can't make it work.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Such a wide open look. Hunter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Hudson the pass to Mourning. Rebound by Olowokandi. Sacramento leading by 7. Morris outside. He feeds it to Stojakovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. And Wright pulls it down. Memphis trails by 7.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the Kings making a change here. Lynch is checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Zach Randolph's checked in for Mason, and it's Williams in for Hudson. That's off as well, so he misses both. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 9. There's 47 seconds left in the game. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Peja Stojakovic.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Now, here's Hunter. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Lynch. Pulls it up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Williams inside the line. Out to Wallace. From the arc. And no good. So it's Sacramento picking up the win, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 5. Iverson passes to Johnson. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Paul Gasol.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
That free throw, no good. And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in, and the Pistons making a change here. And he's good on the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
They've got Iverson, and it's Leonard in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Lou passes to Kittles. A putback. It's good on the putback. Gasol's got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Now here's Iverson. Down low. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Good work defensively by Gasol. Pass to Kittles. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Out left to the wing. It's up a 3. The shot off that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. Outside Thomas. Pass to Kittles. Outside Thomas. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Deshaun Stevenson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Iverson. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
To the paint, it's picked off.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, GA, but I've seen crazy things happen.
Now, here's George. Now the pass to Iverson. It counts! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Lou can't get it to go. Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
Now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
And a lot of his points have come from beyond the arc. And that's been big because it's opened the floor for himself and his teammates. And without his work from downtown, their offense would have really struggled.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team, and he's excited about their chances. He said, this is what we've worked for. This is where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. Let's see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And here's Iverson outside, and here's George for 3. That one, no good. And so it's Detroit with the W. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later. the wing, Morris. He's covered by Hudson. Morris passes to Rose. Over Russell. Rose, no good.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss it.
Russell is out there with Wright. Then there's Mourning. Then there's Hudson. And it's Perry in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so here's Sacramento after Memphis gets the 3. Pass to Stojakovic. And the 3 off target.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
They get the rebound. Here's Mourning. No good. That would have tied it.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Peja Stojakovic.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Lewis comes in for Russell, and it's Johnson in for Hudson. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Kings leading now by 5. Outside Kidd. Webb the pass to Stojakovic. Here's Rose. Shot clock at 6. Great touch on the 16-footer. Rose has got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Johnson against Webb. Puts it up from 17, and right through it goes. Johnson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Now here's Kidd, and they double up Kidd. And the wide open shot from Rose. Good, and the assist to Kidd. 14 points for Rose.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Johnson against Webb. Johnson kicks to right. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Rebound by Rose. Sacramento leading by 8. The pass to Stojakovic. Back to Kidd. And they double up Kidd. Olowokandi, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Kings.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jason Kidd.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And so Webb nails both of them.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Williams can't hit. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Webb. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is .132 left in the fourth quarter. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Price is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Barry. And it's Reeves in at the center position. To the middle. And it's Stevenson missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that's why Gasol's teammates trust him. His ability to hit these shots time and time again is what makes him such a special player.
And the dunk by Iverson.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
Here's Peterson. It's tipped and stolen by Iverson. And now Philadelphia on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Lou, and it's sent back by George. And now running up the court, Stevenson pushing it up. Kicks it to Iverson. Back to Stevenson. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Iverson. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 8. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Allen Iverson.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Kittles. The tray. Off target. So Philadelphia wins it. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.